For example 3, it says the graph of two functions, f of x and g of x, are shown below. Write a rule for g of x in terms of f of x. So I want to just make sure that I know which one is f of x and which one is g of x. It's always helpful to rewrite those a little bit bigger so that you know what you're talking about. Now, I can see that they're the same function, it's just been shifted. So I want to write a rule for g of x in terms of f of x. So what that's saying is that give me a rule for g of x by telling me how we changed f of x. So in order to graph g of x, you would have to take your f of x and do something. So what I want to do is I want to look at my graph. If I start with f of x, I start with this line, and I end with this line, I can see that I have moved this line up. And the easiest way to write your rule is to look at your intercept. So my y-intercept was down here at -4, and I moved it all the way up to 3. So in order to figure out what's going to go right here, I want to look at that. Since I moved it up, I know that I'm adding, and then it seems that I moved it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. And all I did there is I counted, and I moved it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I'm going to agree. 7 units. Another thing to notice is that I took -4 plus 7, I would get 3. That's all example 3 is asking for, but on your homework you're going to see one other type of example, and that's going to say, hey, what if you had an equation f of x, and let's make that 3x plus 2, and then we had g of x is 3x plus 4. What's the rule? Or how could I write g of x in terms of f of x? So instead of giving me a graph like above, it just gives me two equations. So I'm going to start it out the same way. I'm going to say g of x equals, well, you start with f of x, and then how much would I have to add to that 2 to get up to 4? Well, I'd only have to add 2 more. So that's what that would look like. I'll give you one more example. Let's say we started with f of x equals 2 to the power of x plus 1. And then we also have g of x equals 2 to the power of x plus 8. Well, the rule here for g of x would be you start with f of x, this guy right here, and how much did I have to add to that 1 to get all the way up to 8? Well, I had to add 7. So my vertical shift would be plus 7. With those examples, you should be able to do your entire homework and take your quiz. Good luck!